the home of Panthers baseball. Our doubleheader games this afternoon features the visiting Toronto Maple Leafs. If you haven't already done so, you can pick up a lucky numbered program at the front gate for $2. Make sure to pick up your copy today. Fans will have the starting lineups in about 5 minutes.
Check, check, 1, 2. Looks like we are almost ready to go for some baseball. Kitchener Panthers taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is a double header here at Jack Couch Park this afternoon. As you can see there, the umpires checking in with the two field managers here this afternoon.
KMC just started the lineup for the visiting Toronto Maple Leafs. Leading off first baseman number 5, Jordan Castaldo. In the second spot, catcher number 9, Justin Mara. In the third spot, second baseman number 4, Garrett Takamatsu. In the cleanup spot, third baseman number 17, John Salazzo. In the fifth spot, right fielder number 24, Marcus Knecht. In the sixth spot, designated hitter number 7, Damon Topolin. In the seventh spot, left fielder number 16, Jeff McLeod. In the eighth spot, shortstop number 15, Ryan Johnson. In the ninth spot, center fielder number 2, Ryan Santos. And starting pitcher for this afternoon's game, for the first game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, number 35, Matthias Cronson.
We heard there from our own Matt Russell doing the PA duties here this afternoon. That is your lineup for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, Jordan Castaldo, the 2019 IBL MVP, leading off for the Leafs. He hasn't had a bad season. He's had a pretty consistent season, but he's not near the numbers that he had in 2019 when he was a part of the Barrie Baycats organization when they won their 6th straight IBL championship. It's been mostly some of the guys that are a little bit lower in the lineup. Justin Mara, second in the lineup. 5 home runs on the season. He's 2 of 3 players tied with 5 home runs on the year. That's good for second in the IBL. But it is the third batter for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Garrett Takamatsu, who has the lead in home runs this season with 6. And you look at the Toronto Maple Leafs as a team, 23 home runs on the regular season. That is good for first in the entire league by a long shot. I believe Welland is second with 16 at this point. But again, Toronto, a very hard-hitting team. We will have to see what they do here today. 2 games against the hometown Kitchener Panthers. Maple Leafs coming off a 5-4 loss to Brantford just 24 hours ago. Less than 24 hours ago. It was last night. It featured a bench-clearing brawl. Now, we don't know too much details about that at this point in time. There wasn't a broadcast in Brantford last night. We haven't gotten any details up in the press booth here as of yet in terms of ramifications, but you can bet that the IBL commissioner is going to be taking a look at some of the umpires' reports, maybe some of the video from the stands. We'll have to see what comes out from that. But once again, the Toronto Maple Leafs riding a 2-game losing streak. They're just under 500. Good for 4th spot in the IBL, 7-8. And coming up now, Matt Russell's got the lineup for the Kitchener Panthers.
Now we listen to the starting lineup for your Kitchener Panthers as well as the Panthers 12U. Leading off, center fielder number 49, Andy Leader alongside number 2, Dominic Kunta. In the second spot, right fielder number 46, Jet Jarvis alongside number 3, Nick Splam. In the third spot, designated hitter number 35, Liam Wilson alongside number 4, Tyler Lemieux. In the cleanup spot, catcher number 14, Ronnie Davenport, alongside number 11, Tyson Paola. In the fifth spot, first baseman number 34, Keegan Marsden, alongside number 12, Carson Hintz. In the sixth spot, third baseman number 5, Stephen Whalen, alongside number 13, Dylan Gentile. In the seventh spot, second baseman number 53, Nick Parsons, alongside number 20, Levi Deutschman. In the eighth spot, shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman, alongside number 28, Colin Small. In the ninth spot, left fielder number 36, Blake Jacklin, alongside number 44, Jack Rigby. Starting pitcher for this afternoon, number 38, Kevin Millar, alongside Owen Demert and Tyler Hintz. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem as you're able?
And we're ready for Kitchener Panthers baseball here on YouTube. The Georgetown native Kevin Millar on the mound for the Kitchener Panthers this afternoon, making his second appearance since he was signed by the Panthers last week, I believe. He had just the one inning of work, gave up 2 runs on 1 hit, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. That was in that 11-10 win over the Hamilton Cardinals last Tuesday night. But he's a big, big man. 6'8", 245 pounds, the right-hander. A very young right-hander, I should say, as well. He's just 19 years old. Going to be 20 in September. In his first appearance at home, his first batter, Jordan Castaldo,
Jordan Castaldo
will be the leadoff batter here. Now, Castaldo may not be known for his power this season, but he is known for his patience at the plate, and that translates into his appearances on the bases. He's tied for 5th in walks with 12. We'll have to see what he can do here this afternoon. The opening pitch comes in, and that was a ball, so we are underway here at Jack Couch Park. Mark Perry here. Solo on the mic. Might have a visitor or two this weekend. And another pitch comes in, and unable to handle that was the catcher, Riley Davenport. Then Castaldo, 32 years old, comes in with another pitch, and that's going to be another ball. Count is 3-1 to Castaldo. Just waiting things out here. And Millar with another pitch inside completely, and that one was a no-doubt ball. And Millar walks the opening batter of the game.
Catcher number 9, Justin Mara.
You know, Justin Mara at the plate, he's tied for third in the IBL with walks. He's got 13. Now Castaldo tied with him in that regard. Yeah, pitch comes in, first pitch strike. The catcher, Justin Mara, this afternoon. Longtime Toronto Maple Leaf. He was 0 for 2 last night against Brantford. Did have the RBI. He did have 2 walks in that game as well as a strikeout. And Mara, that 0 for 2 night last night, snapping a 6-game hit streak. Part of that streak, 5 of those 6 games, he had multi-hit games. He also had 2 home runs in those games. Pitch comes way outside and counts now 2-2. Now Millar waits on the pitch, the Toronto native. It comes in, he swings and misses, and that is strikeout number 1 for Millar on the afternoon.
Second baseman number 4, Garrett Takamatsu.
Now, if you want a dangerous hitter, Takamatsu now up to the plate. The second baseman, he's had quite the season. First in home runs with 6, second in hits with 28. He's first in RBI with 23. And his .459 batting average, good for third in the entire IBL. He's got hits in 13 of 14 games this season. He's already got the 1 pitch in. That went for a strike. And Takamatsu gets some wood on that one. It goes to the right fielder, right to the warning track. And catching that one on the bit of a jaunt was Jet Jarvis out in right field. 2 out.
Third baseman number 17, John Salazar.
John Salazzo batting cleanup here with 2 outs. No runs on the board as of yet. Castaldo at first. That one way outside. 2-0. Salazzo coming into this game, I mean, he is more of that hybrid player. Of course, he sees plenty of time on the mound. He's also quite the batter in his own right. That pitch comes in. Another strike. Salazzo 2 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout last night in Brantford. Had a bit of struggle. And that one, well, that one on the tip. So 2-2 the count. He was 0 for 3 in that 8-6 win over Kitchener. Did have the walk, he had the 2 strikeouts. And another pitch comes in, and Salazzo hits that one right to center field. And on that one, Andy Leader making the catch, ending the top of the first. So Millar gets only the 1 walk to lead things off, and then 1, 2, 3 right after that. We're going to the bottom of the first. It's Leader, Jarvis, and Wilson coming up for the Panthers. No score. Andy Leader now up to the plate to start things off, bottom of the first. And he is taking on Matthias Tronsen. And he gets that one in for a first pitch swinging strike. Tronsen 0-1 so far this year, his 4th appearance, his 2nd start. Another pitch comes in, now we're 0-2 just like that. It's got a 5.87 ERA. 7.7 2/3 innings pitched, and Leader hits that one to left. It looks like that's going to be foul right into the seats. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 12 hits. And again, Leader coming into this game, he's again not exactly known for his offense. He's more known for his defense as that pitch comes in for a ball. Leader, 24 years old, a veteran on this team. This is a very young Panthers team as he strikes out for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 46, Jet Jarvis.
Now, we were telling you about the patience at the plate by some of these Toronto Maple Leafs. You want to talk about patience? Jet Jarvis, #1 in the league in walks. He's got 16 walks so far this season. He'll take that one in for a first pitch strike. The pitch comes in for a ball. Jarvis, a McGill University alum. Comes into this game, he's got a .321 batting average. He's got the 12 RBIs on the season. He swings at that one and misses. We're at 2-2 now. He's able to get his bucket back on and set back up here for the 2-2 pitch. Waits on that one, and there's that patience once again. That one was close. It's 3-2 now. Jarvis hits in his last 6 outings, and he'll hit that one right to left field. Is it going to get down? It will, and Jarvis has himself a hit. He's making his way around to second, and he's going to get there standing up. No, he's going to third. That ball couldn't get to it right away, was the left fielder, and Jarvis, like that, has himself 90 feet away from opening the scoring. And Wilson hits that one, opening pitch right into center field, and Wilson has himself an RBI single. Jarvis trots in to score, and all of a sudden, we have a 1-0 ball game.
Pitcher number 14, Riley Davenport.
As Wilson didn't waste any time. He's missed the last couple of games, battling a bit of a cold. Rested on Thursday, that's so he can have the opportunity to play all 4 games this weekend. Again, yes, 4 games, because it is 2 straight doubleheaders for the Panthers. Today against Toronto, tomorrow against the Barrie Bay Cats. And the Bay Cats, again, making their first visit to Jack Couch Park since winning the 2019 IBL Championship. Davenport takes that one in for a strike. Count is 1-1 against the catcher. Davenport hits that one deep, right to left field. It's going to go right into the mitt, just in front of the warning track. Jeff McLeod making the catch on that one, and we have 2 outs.
First baseman number 34, Keegan Marsden.
Some power there from Davenport, but he just could not get enough of it. And now Keegan Marsden, who is patrolling first base this afternoon, up to the plate here. Waits on that one, takes it in for a strike. Again, Marsden, the Stratford native, swings on that one, 0-2. Former Guelph Royal. He's been with the Panthers since 2018. Was 1 for 2 against Hamilton back on the 12th. And Marsden will hit that one to the shortstop, and that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. But an RBI single from Liam Wilson gets the Panthers on the board. Kitchener 1, Toronto 0. We're heading to the top of the 2nd here at Jack Couch Park. You're watching Kitchener Panthers baseball here on YouTube. Marcus Neck now up for the Maple Leafs, starting here in the top of the second inning. Kitchener Panthers 1, Toronto Maple Leafs no scores so far. And Necht hits that one right down left field, but that's going to be foul. And Necht takes that pitch in for a ball. He's heard his name called a couple of times in the Major League Draft. 2008's 23rd round to Milwaukee. 2010, 3rd round by the Toronto Blue Jays. Connor State College alum. 21 years old. And the pitch comes in, that one a little bit high, and Necht will get on with a walk.
Designated hitter number 7, Freeman Popovic.
And I'm sorry, he's 31 years old. Had to do my math there. Damon Toppoli now up, the big right-hander. And the pitch comes in. Toppoli hits it straight to second, gets one and gets the two. And we got a double play there. And just like that, 2 retired here in the top of the second. Jeff McLeod up. He's in his first season with the Maple Leafs here. First season in the IBL in a little bit. He was last seen in the summer of 2017 with the Guelph Royals organization. Also played in Burlington for a number of years. The Bandits, the Twins. That pitch comes in. And 3-0 the count. And another pitch just outside, but they're going to give him a strike on that one. 3-1. McLeod in left field this afternoon. He's going to hit that one to right center. Couple of players converge out there, and just in front of the warning track is Andy Leader making the catch, and that's going to do it here for the top of the first. Coming up for the Panthers, Stephen Whalen, Nick Parsons, Evan Sherman. The Panthers holding a 1-0 lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs, going to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching Kitchener Panthers baseball here on YouTube. Whalen, the third baseman, getting things started here in the bottom of the second inning. Whalen a Waterloo native takes that pitch in for a ball. Whalen was 3 for 5 against Hamilton in that 14-5 loss last Thursday night. He skies that one just outside of the infield, and the shortstop making the catch, 1 out.
Second baseman number 53, Nick Parsons.
Nick Parsons, who grew up in this area from St. Jacobs to the Junior Panthers organization, now here with the big club. First pitch comes in. They're going to call that one a strike. 0-1 to start things off here. Nick Parsons, .259 batting average. He's got 7 hits on the year, 1 double, 5 RBI. And the 9 strikeouts on the year as well. One count. It's now 2-1. Two-one pitch comes in just upstairs. 3-1 now to Parsons. Who again consistently has been near the bottom of the lineup, but skies that one to right field, and it goes deep, but not deep enough. Catch there made by Necht.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
And now Sherman, another local. And again, that's going to be the consistent theme here this season. You'll see a lot of local content on this Kitchener Panthers team. Sherman, a .200 batting average. He's got the 6 hits on the year, 4 RBI, 9 strikeouts. 0 for 6 against the Maple Leafs thus far this season. Saw appearances in both of these two teams' previous games. Maple Leafs leading the season series 2-0. They won 14-7 on July 28th, 8-6 on August 4th. Both of those games taking place at Christie Pitts, and that one is sent to left field. But that is going to be just foul. A little bit of excitement on that one for a moment there for the fans and us here in the booth, it seems. But Sherman, it looked like he got some power underneath that one. And Sherman stretches out for that one, but he's going to miss, and that is going to do it for the inning. Suddenly, the Maple Leafs have retired 5 straight. We're going to the top of the third inning. Johnston, Santos, and Castaldo up for the Maple Leafs. 1-0 Panthers.
top of the third for the Maple Leafs. Shortstop number 15, Ryan Johnston.
Ryan Johnston swings and misses on the opening pitch. We're back here in the top of the third. Mark Perry here on the mic here this afternoon. This is game 1 of 2 between the Maple Leafs and the Kitchener Panthers. Counts now 1-1. Ryan Johnston, .289 batting average. He's got 11 hits on the season. And he'll hit that one just foul down to right. And Johnston there at the plate once again. The 1-1 pitch goes way outside, 2-1. And Johnston was 2 for 3 in the 8-6 win over Kitchener back on August 4th. He had a walk in that game as well. He'll take that one up high, 3-1. So it is 3-2 rather. We're trying to catch up here. That pitch will go inside. That's going to be a walk to Johnston.
Center fielder number 2, Ryan Santos.
Pitch goes way up high. But getting a glove on that one. Good play there by the catcher. Riley Davenport to get a glove on it. Ryan Santos, the number 9 hitter for the Maple Leafs here this afternoon. Takes that one in for another ball, 2-0. And another pitch out. No, they're going to call that one a strike. That one looked like it was angling towards the outside of the plate, but it looked like it caught just enough of it to get the strike in there. So 2-1 to Santos. Another longtime Maple Leaf. That one just downstairs, and 3-1. Santos, the .222 batting average. Wants to be careful here. You don't want to get 2 players on the bases. Jordan Castaldo is on deck. And they're going to catch that one for a strike. Count is now 3-2. A big pitch here for Kevin Millar. Millar, the big man, hurls that one, and that one's going to go into right field. And Johnston, he looked like he was going to go out to third base, but stops at second. Bit of a mishandle there out in right, but nonetheless, players on first and second.
First baseman number 5, Jordan Castaldo.
And as you heard there, Jordan Castaldo now up. A walk and a single to start things off here for the Maple Leafs in the top of the third. Looking to get a rally going, and Castaldo comes up to the plate. Of course, coming back to the Maple Leafs with that hometown rule, being able to go back to your hometown. I believe you can only have 1 player that can do that per season for your team. Again, a long-time Barry Bake had a huge part of their run to 6 straight IBL championships. A lot of experience on this field in big game situations. He's got the .266 batting average this season, and he'll hit that one straight to the first baseman. It skips over Marsden's head, and one run is going to come to the plate. It's going to be not really that close, but a pitch right outside, and Davenport, instead of getting that one to third, he skied that one to left, and the second run comes in to score. So 2 runs on that hit by Jordan Castaldo, and it is 2-1 Maple Leafs.
Pitcher number 9, Justin Mara.
So again, Castaldo is going to be credited with the single, but he advanced to second on the error from that skied pitch by Riley Davenport. So again, Johnston came in to score. Santos advanced to third, but then that pitch out to left field allowed him to come in to score as well. So again, 2-1 Maple Leafs. And the batter now is Justin Mara, and that pitch mishandled there by Davenport. And Castaldo moves up to third. Not a good inning if you're the Kitchener Panthers. And another pitch comes outside. That's going to be a ball. And 2-1 to the batter, Mara. Castaldo on third. 2-1 Maple Leafs here in the top of the third inning. That one goes up high. Counts now 3-1. Mara will take that one up high and he'll walk.
Second baseman number 4.
And now Garrett Takamatsu, the IBL's leader in home runs, up to the plate. Runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the top of the third. The Maple Leafs already scoring 2 here this inning, looking to add more. And Takamatsu will hit that one. A grounder that goes into left field, and Castaldo comes in to score. It is 3-1 Maple Leafs.
Third baseman number 17, John Salazar.
So Takamatsu takes an opening pitch on the ground to left field. It is now 3-1 Maple Leafs. And John Salazar now up. He flied it out to center field his first time up in the first inning. Another pitch comes in, and Davenport has that one go right through his legs and out to the fence, and the runners advance on that. Mara now on third, Takamatsu now on second. Salazzo took that one for a ball, so counts now 1-0. Another one inside. 2-0. And this is a game you don't want to get out of hand. It's actually 3-0 now, according to the umpire. And that one outside, a 4-pitch walk to Salazzo. Bases are now loaded. Neck, the right fielder, will come in next. But before that, Don Menard, the field manager, is going to come in for a visit and check on his pitcher.
Marcus Connect.
Necht walked in the second inning. And then he was part of that 4-6-3 double play. Swings and misses on the opening pitch. Count is 0-1. 3-1 Maple Leafs over the Kitchener Panthers here this afternoon. Top three. Nobody out. Bases loaded. And Necht will hit that one deep to center field, and getting under it there is going to be Andy Leader, and he'll throw that one right to the pitcher rather. Not enough power to get that one home. And Mara is able to come in to score. They were trying to get the runner at third, but unable to do so.
Designated hitter number 7, David Topley.
So again, Mara advances in to score. Takamatsu advances to third. And Necht has himself an RBI single. Or rather, a sacrifice fly. Which comes in for a ball. Damon Topley. So, one out here in the third. And hitting that one, Topley gets that one to third. No, it's not going to be controlled by the infielders there, and another run comes in to score. Make that 5-1 Maple Leafs. And they're having themselves a heck of a third inning here. Runners on first and second here. McLeod, the 9th hitter of the inning. Salazo on second, Topley on first. One out. Pitch goes up high. As the Maple Leafs are having their way with the Panthers here this inning. And that one outside once again. And see how much longer this inning lasts. I mean, Maple Leafs are, again, just going around the bases. They're not using power. They're just using the strategy that the Panthers have utilized all season against them. Counts 3-1 to McLeod. Way outside, and bases are going to be juiced here for Johnston, who is going to make his second appearance of the inning. And out comes Don Menard. And Davenport's going to go to the mound as well. And it looks like he's flagging down a pitcher, perhaps. This could be it. And yes, that's going to do it. Kevin Millar will come out. We'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So Johnston here now up. He had a walk in the first appearance, as that was a wild pitch. And that'll get everybody to advance. So Salazzo comes in. The score is now 6-1 Maple Leafs. And this one is quickly getting away from the Panthers here this afternoon. Again, this is a 7-inning doubleheader. And that pitch comes in for a strike. That one goes down low. So the runners at second and third. That is Toppoli at third. McLeod at second. Jordan Carthy pitching now for the Panthers. The Kitchener native issues a walk. So his second straight walk for Johnston.
Center fielder, number 2, Ryan Santos.
And that one was fouled to the fence, 0-1. So Jordan Carthy making his 4th appearance of the season on the mound. That pitch comes in. That'll be a ball. So 1-1. An 8.10 ERA. He's got 3 strikeouts on the year, 3 in the 3rd innings pitched so far this season. Swing and a miss and a strike. 1-2 rather. Santos hitting a single his first time up. And that one's going to be hit to right field. And one run's going to come in to score. Trotting around, another run coming in, and it is 8-1 Maple Leafs. My goodness, they are putting a beating on these Panthers this afternoon.
Back to the top of the order, first baseman number 5, Jordan Castaldo.
So Toppoli and McLeod both score. It is 8-1 Maple Leafs. And it is a long inning for this Panthers team. And swing and a miss, opening pitch strike to Jordan Castaldo. He hit a single his last time up in the 3rd, but he advanced to second on an error on the same play on that wild pitch to left field from Riley Davenport trying to get the runner at 3rd base. And this just goes to show how quickly a game can get away in just one inning. And Castaldo will sky that one out of play. And we will wait here, the 1-2 count to Castaldo, 1 out. And Castaldo hits that one to right field. Getting under it there is Andy Leader. He'll pitch that one to 3rd. He'll cut off the runner from advancing to 3rd, but that will allow another run to come in to score. Johnston crosses the plate. It is 9-1 Maple Leafs. And now number 9 comes up. So now there's 2 outs. Santos remains on second. 9-1 Leafs, number 9, Justin Mara. And another pitch comes just inside it. Mara swings on that one for a foul. Counts now 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Mara striking out in the first inning. He walked in the third, so 0-1 so far here this afternoon. And he'll hit that one deep to right field, and that one's going to drop in for a foul. Got a little bit of power underneath that one, did Mara. And the Maple Leafs just showing what they can do, but that one is going to be swung on and missed. And that is 3 outs mercifully for the Panthers. They will be up in the bottom of the third, but they got some catching up to do. It is 9-1 Maple Leafs going to bottom 3. Back here on Kitchener Panthers Baseball on YouTube. Blake Jacklin starting things off in the bottom of the third. Looks like he was trying to get a running start on that from a bunt, but counts now 0-1. Jacklin hits that one foul now. Jacklin fifth in the IBL with a .413 batting average, the outfielder. 19 hits. 7 of them were extra base hits, including one of very few players with a triple, but he gets taken down on 3 pitches.
Back to the top of the order, center fielder number 49, Andy Leader.
Fans here hoping for a rally. Now back to the top of the order, Andy Leader swinging on that one and misses. 0-1. Waits on that one. Hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. 1 out, bottom third. 9-1 for the Maple Leafs over the Panthers. And Leader trying to lead his team up as he'll sky that one to center field. And his center field counterpart out there, Ryan Santos, making the catch.
Right fielder number 46, Jeff Jarvis.
Now Jed Jarvis, the right fielder, in. Takes that one way inside. 1-0. Panthers trying to keep pace with the London Majors here this season. Panthers are 10-4. London 11-4. And Jarvis will hit that one to left center field on the run, catching that one as Jeff McLeod. And a 1-2-3 inning. The Leafs have retired 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight Panthers. And we're going to the fourth inning, 9-1 Maple Leafs over the Panthers. So we'll see what the Maple Leafs can do here in the fourth inning. They had a 9 runs scored. Garrett Takamatsu takes that one in for an opening pitch ball. And I got some company in the booth. Paul Harriet, how's it going?
How you doing, Mom? You're here.
I know, right? I mean, this you're a baseball savant, if you will, as Takamatsu will hit that one in for the 6-3 opening out of the inning. And I mean, what brings you to the ballpark this afternoon?
Well, I'm here with like we're both big baseball fans, right? And so we've been to some of the a bunch of a couple of different Major League Baseball stadiums, and we decided to take in this doubleheader today. So here we are.
Many of you listening to this from the Kitchener area, you'll know Paul Harriet as he's affectionately known as Producer Paulie on the Mike Farwell Show in Kitchener Today with Brian Burke.
That's right.
And one thing I did want to bring up here as well is that you were actually in Brantford last night against the Maple Leafs.
We were, yes. This is the second Maple Leaf.
As that one is going to be hit by Salazzo right to the second baseman, and catching that one for the out is Keegan Marsden. And I wanted to ask you a bit about the, because I heard there was a bit of a kerfuffle last night.
There was. Last night. I believe it was the end of the top of the 7th inning. Sean O'Reilly played, and the catcher was a little bit aggressive, and so Riley got a little bench clearing brawl occurred. I don't know if I've ever seen that in an IBL game before.
I would imagine maybe that's why Riley is not playing here this afternoon. Who knows? But again, we'll have to figure out what kind of disciplinary action is going to come from that game. Of course, no broadcast, so it's going to be pretty much umpires' reports and just possible, video from fans that are out there.
Yeah, my son was telling me there may have been a couple of suspensions regarding that last night, but we're not sure whether Riley would have been one of them. But given that he's not playing today, it is possible.
So we again, we'll have to see how that all shapes out. But a decent ball game nonetheless.
Panthers to make it. Tonight was an interesting night in Brantford as well. That was in the ninth inning.
And that was a big win for the Red Sox, who are trying to climb the standings. And Connect hits that one to the warning track, and that's going to do it here for the top of the fourth inning. And that's a very quick inning compared to 1, 2, 3 inning. And we are going to the bottom of the fourth. You're going to join me for a little bit more. 9-1 on the Panthers, and it will be Wilson, Davenport, and Marsden coming up next.
Down the bottom of the fourth for your Kitchener Panthers, designated hitter number 35, Liam Wilson.
And we are back on YouTube. Kitchener Panthers baseball, bottom of the fourth. Mark Perry alongside Paul Harriet.
How you doing?
Well, not for the game. See how long you
just for a couple of
in here. See if I don't annoy you.
No, a couple of very difficult to work with.
It's true. I'm quite the diva, if you will. And swing on and miss there is Liam Wilson, the IBL's probably the hottest batter in the league. He's got a .500 average. And we're not talking about, he's 1 for 2 in the entire season. No, this is a guy that's making his 12th appearance of the year, and he hits that one right to the shortstop, and just like that, we got one out.
I was line just the first couple of games. The Panthers player was
Hulkamania.
Yeah. Wearing a uniform shirt.
That is amazing. And you know me, I'm a huge wrestling fan. And for the wrestling